Hello everyone, welcome to Coding with Carl, the show where you get to watch me code Java and build Android apps from a position of not having done any of this at all until about 28 streams ago. This is episode 29, and if you're coming on the stream for the first time, or you thinking, well, how do I get hold of those previous hours? They're on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. It's Coding with Carl, and if you check out my playlists, I have a playlist 0 to Android right here, and that contains all of the previous episodes of this show. And when I finish recording this one, I'll try and get it uploaded before the weekend. So a few things. Wanted to say thanks again. I am now 1 follower away from becoming a Twitch affiliate, and that feels great. So thank you to everybody who's followed me this far. And also, I'm still running this poll for the logo and the application icon on 99 Designs, and still taking votes for it. The link to the poll, if you fancy voting on any of these, is down in the channel feed down here, or you'll probably find it in the description if you're watching back on YouTube and not live. Alright, so we had a bit of a strange day yesterday. We spent an hour trying to fix a bug that I created. Got it fixed eventually, but we had to go into a second hour in order to get it fixed. And also we created this menu here. And what we're getting ready to do now is, now that we can plan things such as coding hard for 1 hour to become the Iron Fist of Code. First fist of code. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's not the easiest thing to do touch gestures with a trackpad. There we go. So now that we can do this, we have no way of, if we made a mistake, then removing that. So what I'd like to do is create another menu today, but I'd like to create one of those that pops up and gives you options, and give people the option to delete a slot assignment. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and I don't like to waffle on too hard, so let's get started. I've got the documentation for it right here. Creating a floating context menu. So I think before we do this, we need to actually have a menu, and that's usually found in this resources folder here. So I'm just going to create a new one here. New XML, I think it's, is it a value? Yeah, let's do a values one, and we're going to call this slot menu. Yes, I do want to add it to version control, and it's gone in the wrong place again. I'm not sure how to stop it from doing that, but what I had to do last time was refactor and move it to res values menu, I think, was it? It's not there, is it? Oh, of course, I put it in the wrong place. So where's it gone now? Has it vanished? Can I refactor it from here? Rename file, perhaps? Nope. File. It would be really annoying if, is it here, project files 10K? App, source, main, resources, values. I put it there, look. It's the wrong place. So I'm going to move that up to there. And then, yep, it's got rid of that directory for me, which is a good thing. Slot menu. So let's create a new menu. And I'm going to open this last one because there's a hell of a lot of stuff that I don't remember how to do. So I'm going to yank that line. I'll paste it there. Give myself a bit more space here so that I can actually see. menu, and then there are items. Let's yank one of them from the other file. I seem to have a lot of files open here that I'm not using. So 2yy, 2yy, yanks 2 lines, paste, p. What do we have? So ID. I'm not giving these very good names, so I'm going to call this one slot menu delete, and this needs to have a new string. So where's my strings.xml file? There. Okay, so and I'm going to call this one slot menu item delete. And just while I'm in here, I think I'm going to add one for what am I going to add one for? Delete and update. Yeah, I just want to do delete today, so I'm just going to add that one. And okay, so we don't need this open. We don't need this open anymore. This one, string. So it's going to be slots. I have the worst memory in the world, particularly on a Friday. Hi Dragon Dust, welcome back. Strings. I called it slot menu item delete. Did I save that file? Okay, there it is. I guess autocomplete just didn't want to help us out. But there's our menu, and that's good enough for me. So we need to now, I believe, find the RecycleView adapter, which is here. And when we render the RecycleView, we have to register for ContextMenu. This tutorial here doesn't make any mention of RecycleView, but it does make mention of the list view and grid view, which are like older versions of it, or antiquated or deprecated widgets, if you like. So where would I register it? So is it in planner fragment, not the adapter? Yeah, that's right. So here we have this .recycleview.register. Nope. I guess it's not there. Android RecycleView. Register for ContextMenu. You can't directly implement these methods like onClickListener because RecycleView extends Android.viewGroup. Can't use them directly. We can implement those methods in the ViewHolder adapter class. Okay, so in the ViewHolder we can set onCreate ContextMenu listener. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We need to go to our, I think the ViewHolder is actually in this adapter class. It is, it's here. So that's the constructor for it. And then here we can do this. Do we need to, we have to do this, we have to implement something else. Can I do that by, do I have to add another implements? on create. Or is it just this? This is where I'm showing my lack of Java knowledge here, guys. Perhaps it's just separated by spaces. Not a big fan of object-oriented programming at the best of times. Java multiple implements is not allowed. Interfaces implement more than one interface. The parent yeah, just comma separated. Oh, okay. Alright, so there's actually no problem with that. It's just that I have to do my implement method. That's the one. On create context menu. So hopefully I can just kind of do a menu inflator here, which would be something like call the super. Alright, there isn't one. That's good. So I need a menu inflator. Inflator equals get menu inflator. Can I do that? No. Can I do context? Is context a thing? Perhaps it's this dot container dot gets menu inflator. No. V. I'm really mashing that caps key today. Where do I get menu inflator from? I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Let's have a think. If anybody in the chat knows how to do this, I would be grateful. Do I have to make one? I guess we could make one with the view. Disappointing. I guess we make one. View.getContext maybe. Hopefully that's not an expensive operation. Okay, so I guess in your fragment or activity, you can do this. Maybe this will work. You never know with Android. Could go either way. I could spend half an hour now trying to do this and just end up adding it programmatically because there's no support for what I'm trying to do. Not sure. Let's go back to this and try. We can but try. Inflator.inflate r.menu dot. It's not there. It's slot menu that we want. Okay, that's strange. Cannot resolve symbol. Why? It's right there. Let's have a look at our this. We have it here. Are we missing something? What's the difference between these two? Very little. In fact, the only difference is it because this title hasn't been found? Wow, this plugin is super laggy today. Cannot keep up with me at all. And what's the problem here? Can you resolve the symbol now? You know what, let's just try and inflate the main menu and then, or not. Let's see what happens with this. Doesn't work. Error. Right, we have screwed something up because, and I think in order to fix this, I'm going to have to actually go into CD Android Studio Projects 10K ls CD app ls CD source ls CD main ls CD res ls. So we have values and then menu, don't we? So ls values, yeah, it's there. So rm values menu rm dir. Okay, so maybe that'll work now. Okay, so I don't think anything happens when I long click it. Definitely doesn't, but it did build. Let's see if it ever gets triggered. Okay, maybe we have to do the this dot set. There. Will that do it? Compilation failed. Why? See compiler output. Everything's changed. Error, incompatible types. Cannot be converted into on-context click listener. Ah! Silly me. I have implemented it in the wrong place. I've implemented it on the view holder. Wait, no. No, I haven't. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong answer, aren't I? So this is the view holder. v.set. Yeah, I've done exactly that, look. On create context menu listener. That one. Aha! It's one step forward. Don't like the way it pops up. I think that looks like crap, but at least it's there. So now we need to try and get it rendering the right menu. And I can't figure out why you can't... Ah, there it is. There. Yeah. Winner. Okay, so what happens when we click holder.itemView.set on click listener on long? We've got itemView.set on long click listener. Can I just do this and then have wrong one? No. Can I do... These look really ugly. So can I actually break them up onto separate lines? View.on long. I guess I can't. Is that possible? Is there no such thing? Ah. See, the red squiggly line confuses me because I am allowed to do it, but I have to now do this. Override, long click. Okay, so what do we have? View. And what can I do with view? What can I do with it? What do I do in onClick? Can you get position? Nope. Slot list.get, get adapter position. Yeah. Should we put a breakpoint in there just to see what happens? And run it in debug. Hello. Hertz3H, welcome back. Good to see you. Okay. Right, so actually, that's not what we're after, is it? No, because I want it to fire when we click something in the menu. So I'm going to stop that. Remove this. And remove this. That is not what I wanted. To capture the position before the content menu is loaded. Set position, holder.get position. Oh, I don't like that. On context item selected. Not in there. On context item selector. What am I looking at here? View.menu item. Can I do something like menu.on? On? No. Set click anything? Click selected. Not giving me a lot to go on here. Nope, nothing. Okay. Is there some tutorial for context menu in with RecycleView? Create an options menu for RecycleView. You may have seen this in many apps. Sometimes you need to open an options menu for every item in the list. Well, we've got two ways of doing this, really, haven't we? Because we can either pop a menu up, or one other way I've seen it done is when you hold it down and then it goes into like a select mode, and in the taskbar at the top you get a little bin or trash can. But that sounds like a hell of a lot more work than what we're doing now, so I'm going to make a to-do for that. Yeah, okay. Right, so I don't want to. I've got my RecycleView, I've got my list items, got my menu, model and adapter, don't need any of that. Adding items, I've done that. Creating options menu for the RecycleView. on menu item, click listener. Where's it getting pop-up from? Pop-up menu. Has he actually created a new class for this pop-up menu? Nope, it's already in there. That would suggest that I can do more with this menu than add submenu, perform, remove group, set. There are things in here. Wait, synchronize. No, there's nothing good in there though. V dots. This maybe? On context click listener. On context click listener. Some real tongue twisters in this. View dot on context click listener. Like log something there, I guess. Booyah. How are you going to work though? That is the question. Did I have another breakpoint around here, or have I gotten rid of it? Let us find out. Something has failed. Cannot be converted to on-click listener. Had this last time, didn't I? On context click. Where was it? On long click listener. Ah. Am I running this, or do I have the debugger running? Okay, so we'll just have to look for... Oh, did we see Booyah? That is the question. I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Nah. Nah, that's not it. I feel like this should be easier. Nothing. It's not that. Context menu. This is what I'm after. On menu item, click listener. How do I add it? That is the question. Context menu. Click listener. That's the wrong question. Not really much there, is there? But if it extends, if it implements menu, then I should be able to set the you would think that I would be able to set a listener for this is weird. Why wouldn't it give me like a way to listen in? I don't know why, but it seems like the simplest things in Android Studio are the hardest to implement. I always have problems when I'm having to use parts of the API, and then no problems at all when I'm actually doing real stuff where I don't have to use any of their API. Show a context menu for long clicks. No, 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 no. Context menu event listener. JavaScript function. Okay. I am getting annoyed. Register for context menu. Implement the onCreate context menu. When you've registered, View receives a long, blah, blah, blah. Menu Inflator allows you to inflate the context menu from a menu resource. The callback method parameters include the view that the user selected and a context menu info object that provides additional information about the item selected. If your activity has several views that each provide a different context menu, you might use these parameters to determine which context menu to inflate. So now we have to do onContext item selected. I'm sure I would try to do this. And this is the documentation for what? Activity. Okay. We get item ID, blah, blah, blah. When you successfully handle a menu item, return true. If you don't, you should pass back the menu item. The default implementation for activity, return false, you should always. Let's just copy this code, bang it in the activity and see if it does anything. Let's get rid of that. So what do we have? Where are the errors here? Okay, it would suck if I had to do it in here. I've got a feeling this is going to be a massive pain in the bum. If that breakpoint fires, okay. Item, delete. I don't think there's anything that we can use in here to figure out Okay, let's try doing this. No. What's the problem? Okay, so run it again. And we'll take a look and see if there's anything in there that we can use to try and figure out which of these things we clicked on. Because I don't think there's any way of adding arbitrary data to the view itself. So where's info? Info is null. Excellent. So that doesn't tell us anything at all. And I'm not sure I mean, this is really hacky, but I'm not sure if we can get the activity from inside the adapter here. This don't get activity maybe, or no, this is view holder, isn't it? So it's like anything activity related. No. I mean, I could have, and this is really, really, really hacky, but I could have a static on planner activity dot, I could have a public static variable that was public static current list view item, maybe something like that, and that would just be a what would we want from that? I guess we'd want a timestamp. Do we have a slot ID? No, we have timestamp as the primary key. Current list view item timestamp. And then we could access that this way, equals, so it'd be like this dot, no, not this at all, it'd be, where are we? Slot list, dot get, and then get adapter position, and then dot timestamp maybe. To do. This might work. It's ugly, but it might work. Let's run it and find out. Okay, that didn't get fired that time. This. What did I call it? I called it current list view item TS. Do I have to evaluate that this way? Okay, so it is there. And was it right? So it was today at 18:30. Yes, indeed. So it looks like we've found a solution, and at the 11th hour, no less. It's ugly as hell, but it's going to help us. So now here, no, I'm in completely the wrong place. In our, no, it is here. Okay, where is the code that... I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm going insane, but I'm pretty sure we just had... Did I remove it? Or did I put it in planner fragment by accident? There, it's there. On context item, so maybe I put it in the wrong place. Let's try moving it to the activity then. So this is useless to us, but this isn't. TS2 delete equals this, and maybe, just maybe, that'll give us something we can work with. I do need, I'm gonna have something to clean up in here, aren't I? That's breakpoint here. Run it and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to jump over this line, and what do we have? Copy value. Perfect. Okay, so we can do it. We have the technology. And I guess what we could do actually is something along the lines of, if we stop the debugger, now that we have that, we could do like SQLite DB. DB equals focuslib.get. Was it focus DB? I haven't used this class in a while. Focus database.get database. Context this. And then we could do db.delete. Table would be slots. How do we do this? I don't think I've done a db.delete yet. So let's look for Android SQLite DB delete. Key name plus equals, well, that's fairly easy. Okay, so I guess we do something like echo stop. That's the 5-minute warning, guys. If anyone's got any questions about anything I've done today, please feel free to put them in the chat so that I can have a look at them for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and rush through and get this this thing deleted before the end of the stream. So we got the table name, and we need is it timestamp equals question mark, and then the next thing will be, I guess, TS to delete. I guess we could just do this. delete. So it expects a string. How do I do this now? It's integer dot to string ts to delete. No? Seriously? String array. Oh, so is it something like this and then new string array? This? Is that it? Who knows? Can I refresh the pager? Who knows? Not sure if that deleted it or not. It did. We just need to find a way to refresh this. So what we actually need to do is somehow inform the view to re-render. Android pager refresh, maybe. All seems very complex. I guess what we could do is get the parent view of the... No, can't. So let's bang it to do it in here. Find a way to refresh the RecycleView from all the way up here in the activity. Because we damn sure are not sure. There's got to be something on the pager, hasn't there? No? Guess not. Yeah, we'll put that in our to do for next time. So delete here. We need to works, but we need to find a way to re-render the visible page. Okay, no questions in the chat for tonight, guys, so I'm going to wish you all a fantastic weekend. Check my code into version control. End of episode 29. Implemented a context menu that allows us to delete slot assignments, but doesn't yet refresh the view. Commit. Yes, yes. Okay, great, lovely. Okay guys, I will be back on Monday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. If you are just catching the back end of the stream now and you want to check out what's happened earlier on, you can go to my YouTube channel, Coding with Carl. Check out the 0 to Android playlist here. All the back episodes are on there, and this one will be 29, will be available later tonight. Yeah, and don't forget, I also have my 99 designs competition going on, where designers are competing to sell me a logo and icon for this application that we're building here. And if you want to vote on it, the link for the contest is in the Twitch feed. Yeah, scroll down here somewhere. Okay, all right guys, take care, enjoy coding, and I'll see you soon. Bye.